Good evening and good night. Hopefully you're watching this before the Finland versus Denmark match. We'll do another pre-match analysis or prediction on the formation and the players. Here is the squad for Finland. We're gonna have Hardiki, Juronen, Sinsalo as the goalkeepers, and for our defenders we'll have Vaisinen, Ivanov, Jensen, Hoskinen, and Peltola. For the left backs we'll have Olivia and Palalas, and for right back we will have Allaho. In the midfield we'll have Kamara, Schürrle, Maipa, Suhinin, Karenin, Lod, and it looks like Jensen has some sort of injury. In the attacking we're gonna have Taylor, Nixon, Onatman, Soiri, Pahjan Polo, Puki, of course, Force, and Kaleman. So this is the roster. Let's take a look at some of the previous matches they played and what formation they used. So this was against Montenegro. They played a 4-5-1 against a 4-4-2. This match here is against Romania. They played a 5-3-2 against a 4-4-3. And here they played against Sweden and lost. 5-2-3 against a 4-4-2 Sweden. And finally here against Estonia and they lost. They played a 5-3-2 against a 5-3-2. Since Finland has been either tying or losing, not a lot of wins. So let's take a look at maybe how they will play against Denmark today. They did play against Denmark in the Euros and they beat them, but they beat them, in my opinion, because what have happened on the pitch for Christian Eriksen. The match should have probably been postponed or something, but they continued on after what happened with Christian Eriksen. So we can't fault Finland for playing. Can't fault Denmark for playing that game. All we can do is fault the FIFA for continuing the match. They should have had some common sense and stopped, but So here is one of my predictions about the formation. Probably it will be a 5-3-2, and if it's so, we'll have Olilia left back, Jensen center back, Ivanov center back, Baseman center back, and Aloho as our right back. In the midfield, we will have Kirinan and Kamara and Mengenpa. And as the forward, I picked Pahjapalo over Frost because he had more goals to his games. And Pukki, of course, how can we have Finland without Pukki? So this would be my prediction if they go with a 5-3-2. If they go with a 4-5-1, the defense will be the same, except we will not have Ivanov. The midfield will be the same. Uh, the attacking midfielders, left and right. Poho, he will drop back as a attacking left midfielder, and here I will introduce Force as the right midfielder. Pukki will remain the lone forward there. So this will be what my prediction for the formation will be. I think a better formation probably against Denmark will be a 4-3-3. Defense will stay the same as the previous formation. Midfield will stay the same, and even the attack will be the same, but we will push Pahyan Polo up and Force up to support as a 3 attackers with Pukki. So that will be the slight deviation from the previous formation. It will be a 4-3-3 instead of 4-5-1. And that is the formation for Finland, at least my predictions for Finland. So now let's take a look at the Denmark lineup and maybe the predictions for the formation. We'll have Ronald, Schmeichel, and Hermansen as the goalkeepers. In the defense, we'll have Andersen, Christensen, Nielsen, Kjær, Malba, and Larsen, and Yillard as our defensive players. Um, Mail and Ba will be um, the right backs and left backs, along with Larsen and Yillard. In the midfield, there's a couple of nice midfield players here. Norgard, Hoylmand, Hulberg, Billing, Jensen, Damsgaard, the Rami, and in the attacking we'll have Dreyer, Hoyland, Wind, Brathwaite, and Ingvartsen. So here, the only thing that's missing is really Christian Eriksen. If you go down Twitter here on their official Twitter, we will have the full list of the 23 players that were selected. We see here no Christensen, unfortunately. Um, but really, it seems like Christensen has gotten an injury and therefore is not selected. Hopefully, when he returns, maybe he can join in the other qualifier matches. But this is the news, so let's take a look at the formation. In this formation, we see them play against Tunisia as a 3-5-2 against Tunisia's 3-4-2-1, and they actually tied here, which was a shock to a lot of people, including me. Here they played against France in the Nations League and they beat them 2-0 by playing 4-4-4-3-3 against the 3-4-1-2 of France. Here they played with against France again, but they lost in the World Cup with a 3-4-2-1. Unfortunately, there. And here the last match, or before the last match, this was against Australia, and they lost. They played a 4-3-3. We need to keep in mind one thing. Denmark was participating in the World Cup while Finland did not participate in the World Cup, so they had more recent match together as a nation than Finland. So here are the two formations I predict might happen. We'll have a 4-3-3 where we'll have the left back will be Mail, and here I picked Anderson over Kjær because of just looking at the statistics. I think Anderson will probably be more fit for this match. We'll have also Christensen and Ba. In the midfield, we'll have Billing, Hoylberg, and here I have a split decision really between Norgard and Damsgaard. Norgard, I saw that he had made a little bit more assists than Damsgaard. I think Damsgaard has returned recently from a bump or injury, so that's why I put Norgard before Damsgaard, but either of them will be great. In the attack, we'll have Braithwaite, and yes, I put him on the left side because I want to put Dreyer on the right side. I think Dreyer's performance has been good so far this season, and of course Hoyland, I will have him as the center forward in this formation. So it will be 4-3-3, and we'll have Kasper Schmeichel, of course, as the goalkeeper. If they choose to play a 3-5-2, which I think Denmark really plays a 3-5-2 in most of their games, the formation will not change as much. In the 3 back, we will have Andersen, Kjær, and Christensen. Now I will actually choose Kjær over the other central back. Mail will actually push from a left back to a left midfielder. Dreyer will pull back from a right attacking forward to a right midfielder attacker, and we will still have Billing, Hoiberg, and here again a split decision between Nordgaard and Damsgaard. So this will be my prediction for Denmark and what they will start off with. So as always, I'd like to thank you, and hopefully you like this type of video, and see you in the next one.